Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to Sink the Planet 2016, and it's time for Kickstands Up. First of all, maybe some of you don't know, or you have not heard about the Sink the Planet rides. Sink the Planet, I believe this is the third year, and this is a ride, a motorcycle ride, where motorcycle riders from all around the world ride together at the same time, which is Paris Standard Time at 12 noon. Here where I live, we're in Utah, USA, and we are 8 hours behind the Paris time. So our ride is at 4 a.m. So I was glad to be able to get up early and check out this ride. We haven't been down here since let's see, July 4th. 4th of July we went for a ride here. We took a look at the corn. I remember we talked about knee high by the 4th of July on the corn. So anyway, the corn now is grown quite a bit in the last month. It's just coming out in tassel. It still has another month or so to grow, a month and a half too. So a month ago when I spoke, I mentioned that I was a bit concerned, you know, because we had planned it about 10 days late, but it looks like it's going to be okay. It looks pretty good. Anyway, I don't have a real topic today, but I'm just going to show you maybe a couple things that I've been doing lately, and tell you a couple things I'm thankful for. First of all, I'm so thankful to be able to work hard. I'm able to work on the farm here every day. Even though I turned 65 years old last year, and that's a time when a lot of people, that's a time in their life where they look forward to retiring, to quit working, and just kick back, enjoy life, whatever. But I'm thankful that I'm still able to work, and I'm going to try to keep working as long as I can, because I enjoy working. Why should I quit doing something that I enjoy? So that's my story on that one. We'll just ride over here a little bit. As you can see, the road's damp. We had a little storm last night. A little bit of that monsoonal moisture finally made it up into central Utah here. That's the first time. Southern Utah has really been getting hammered. They had some really huge thunderstorms in some areas that caused flooding. This time of year, you know, it's not uncommon for that monsoonal flow to bring that moisture up from the south. Well, looks like everything's looking good over this way. Anyway, I'm so thankful to be able to ride with other folks. A lot of times when I do ride, when I find people to ride with, they're probably 20 years younger than me or more. And but gosh, you know, you get out there on the trail and it really doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Everybody has different abilities and different riding styles and skills. But when you're out doing the dual sport off-road rides, it really doesn't matter your ability, because everyone helps everyone else. Last week I was over in the see, no, I keep wanting to say LaSalle, but the San Juan Mountains of southern Colorado. I was over at Silverton, Colorado, and I was able to attend the Rocky Mountain Adventure Riders Silverton Rendezvous. And there were about, I believe, about 60 people there, adventure riders, and gosh, I had such a great time. Met so many great people. Everyone's so kind and just ready and willing to help each other. Got to see some beautiful country and some beautiful trails and jeep roads. I just love to go back there again. So anyway, I'm so thankful that I can ride with all the Sink the Planet guys because they're from all around the world, everywhere you could think of. And I hope that my hope today is that I hope that each and every one of you are able to ride, and I hope that you're in an area that is safe to ride, because there's just a lot of things going on in the world right now. A lot of people are not safe. And in ending, I guess I'm going to show you my latest little project that I've been working on. I was working on yesterday. Yesterday I was kind of basically running a oxyacetylene cutting torch most of the day. I'm doing a conversion. See if I can get find my kickstand. See if we can see. Okay, anyway, I'm doing a conversion. Okay, this is what they call a sheep camp, and these are used for the sheep herders to stay in as they're out taking care of the sheep in these big range sheep herds out on the desert and out on the mountains. And the way they're set up is they have axles placed under the camp, and as you can see, the front one here had a turntable with a tongue, and the axles were set out towards the ends of the camp. That way you could go through some extremely rough terrain, and you wouldn't get high-centered. They're built to pull slow. So anyway, we're converting this. We're putting the camp on a car hauler. That way it will be licensed, it will have lights, and it will have brakes, and we'll be able to tow it down the road, and we won't be going in those really rough areas like we used to. So it's been quite a project, because as you can see, the camp is just a little bit wider than the car hauler, so I actually had to change the axles. I had to have axles made that were I believe, was it 3 inches longer? So it had to give me an extra 1.5 inches on each side, and when I get all done, I'll put this fender back on. So anyway, basically I had this thing lifted up yesterday, and I was under there with a cutting torch cutting all the axles off of there, and oh man, I had sparks going down my shirt, burning the crap out of me. Anyway, I just want to briefly show you inside here. These things are set up really nice. It has your bed here, and then actually right under here there's like a huge shelf that is another bed that can be pulled out if you have guests, say it's bad weather or something, somebody comes to visit, they can stay over. Here's the table, which you can see like 6 or 8 people here easily. This is the little projection that you sit on. Underneath here you have your storage, for all your pots and pans and goods. It has a refrigerator storage. Used to have a little 12-volt TV. Okay, and here's one of the greatest things is the wood stove. With that wood stove, you can stay warm in here. It could be 30 below, and these are so well insulated. that you can keep warm and comfortable. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. That's my project. Hopefully I can get her buttoned up today. I've got everything kind of sitting down on there pretty good. Of course, the inner frame there underneath, I have it spaced so that it's setting right on the trailer, but I had one little problem. This is a spare tire rack. I've got to notch that out, so then it will sit down there, and I'm probably going to try to get it to come forward about another ½ an inch and get her bolted down. So that's my side project for today. Anyway, it's been great riding with you this morning. To all you other riders around the globe, Sink the Planet is an awesome event, and we love all of you. We don't really care about your politics or your religion or anything else. We know that you are good people. There's so many good people on this earth, and I'm going to say it. God bless you. Dr. Dual Sport out.